Alright, this is a little update. October 2017. My reptiles. Those of you that watch this channel know it's, mostly about my turtles. This is one of my red cheek mud turtles. As you can see, I got it in basically a quarantine setup. And the reason being is they had looked like some kind of bacterial thing going on or some kind of fungus. A lot of extra skin on the turtle, which a lot of it's gone away now. I don't know if you guys can see, but see how his mouth is kind of open? He almost looked like he had something going on in his mouth, and he wanted to stay on land all the time. His shell was real gnarly looking too, which a lot of that has came off due to the medicine that I use, which I can show you right now. I swear by it. National Geographic Herbal Relief in Bacterial and Fungal Diseases. For fish, whatever, but I think the medication that you put in the water, will work for anything that lives in the water. But he's doing a lot better. He's back to eating again. Like I said, his shell looks better. He's flaked off a lot of that nasty looking skin that was around his neck and head. His mouth looks a little better than it did. It's still slightly open, and he's just way more full of energy. He was almost like lethargic before I started treating him with this stuff. I got the UVB lamp on him, the heating pad to keep his water warm. I change this water here about every 2 days. That's why I have him in this. It's not for comfort. It's so I can treat this animal. And I've had success treating these animals before. These are my Chiapas giant musk turtles. This is the female here. She's a big girl. She actually had a fungal infection going on her head at one point. You can't tell now. She looks amazing. And I treated her similarly. And that's why I keep her in this simple tank, so I can clean it real easily. She has pretty much everything she needs. You put plants and stuff in there and they destroy them. You put gravel in there and they could possibly eat it. They just make a big mess with a lot of the stuff. But she's a big girl. She is healthy too. She is extremely healthy. I haven't had any issues with her since I started housing her like this. I can't keep the two of them together. I also have the male here. They're the same age. She's bigger than he is. I know it's a male because he has the longer tail with the horn on the end of it. Concave plastering on the bottom. He's always been healthy as a fucking horse. He's never really had too many issues with him. He's extremely violent though. They get food aggressive and he's attacked her. And I think that's what started the fungal infection on her head. Combination of that and maybe some soiled water. But that's a future breeding project I have there, because those are amazing turtles. They're still growing. So that's this guy. This is the tank where he was living. That light that I'm using on him was right here. And he was just sitting on this thing here constantly. Didn't want to move. Rarely would go in the water. Before he had gotten sicker, he'd always jump in the water when I came down here. He'd get real nervous going in the water, or when I was feeding him, he would dive in the water. And he basically had this tank all to himself. I do have, you can't really see him, I have a firemouth cichlid in there, and you can see the little, that's a spotted Raphael catfish. Clean up the bottom for him. Real simple setup. I got the turtle proof heater. Just Whisper cheap filters. I don't mess around with cleaning my tanks. I make sure they stay clean, so I don't need like extravagant filtration on all of them. Alright, here's the yellow mud turtle. Like I said in my previous videos, you would know I had two of these as well. This has always been the bigger of the two. And I think what happened is they finally started becoming food aggressive towards one another, and he killed the other one. Because it looked like she had drowned. And the sad part about this story is that I had saved both of their lives. When I first put them in the 55 gallon, I had the water up high. They had land and everything, but I don't think they could swim that good. They were still pretty small. I mean, he's still small now. But getting bigger, I mean, they were tiny when I got them. I mean, literally a quarter, maybe smaller. That's my favorite fish right there. Blue Acara. Badass fish right there. That's the fluorescent coloring on the fins. I got several catfish in here. I usually run 2 of these filters on this tank for 40 gallons or more. And you can see it's 55 gallon, but there's only about 30 gallons in it. The other filter burned out. Then this is my one tank that I'm running a canister filter on. You can see the canister filter down here. That's my biggest fish, flower horn cichlid. And then I got my razorback musk turtle. That's my longest captive turtle that I have had for the longest. And I'm pretty sure he's full grown. I think it's a male. It may be a female. I'm not sure on that. Just those 2 in there. I gotta clean that tank. But they got the canister filter.